Alac Baldwin got away with murder.
That's right.
He shot someone on a film set and didn't go to jail.
But how? Let me explain.
It all started in the year 2021. Baldwin was starting production for his new Western movie called Rust.
The film was being shot in a ranch in New Mexico.
And because it's a Western, there was a lot of prop guns and real guns on set. One day while filming, the assistant director gives Baldwin a Colt .45 revolver. He told Baldwin the gun is real, but there isn't any bullets inside. So Baldwin started playing with it and pointed it at the cinematographer, Halyna Hutchins. He fires the gun, and it hits Hutchins and the director, Joel Souza. Joel was hospitalized, but Hutchins ended up dead.
I do have some very unfortunate news to tell you. She didn't make it. Yeah. So Joel's still at the hospital, but the other person involved didn't make it.
This news sent Hollywood in shock. Baldwin claims he didn't pull the trigger, but no one believed him, and in just a couple of days, he ended up losing 5 movie roles.
It wasn't in the script for the trigger to be pulled.
Well, the trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger.
So you never pulled the trigger?
No. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them, never.
That's not all. He got sued by people from the crew, by Hutchins' family, and even the state of New Mexico. Eventually, Baldwin reached a settlement with Hutchins' family. In the settlement, Matthew Hutchins, who is Halyna's husband, became the new person in charge of making the film. They also said that the main actors and director will start making the film again in January of this year. But Baldwin wasn't in the clear just yet. Prosecutors from New Mexico decided to file a lawsuit against Baldwin for involuntary manslaughter. The lawsuit stated that Baldwin didn't fix dangerous safety problems when he was responsible as producer. It also said that Baldwin had his finger on the trigger and the trigger was pulled, which goes against what he previously said about not pulling the trigger. Baldwin entered a plea of not guilty, and if he's found guilty, he could go to jail for 5 years. Baldwin's lawyers managed to get the charges dropped, stating that putting the blame on Baldwin doesn't make sense because he relied on his crew to make sure the guns weren't loaded. Because of this, the judge dropped the charges, and Baldwin was let go. Now he's begun shooting again for the movie. But guess what? This isn't the first case of prop gun accident on a film set. In the 90s, film actor Brandon Lee, who was the son of the famous Bruce Lee, was shot on set as well. He and co-star Michael Massey were filming a scene. When Michael accidentally shot him with a prop gun, the gun was loaded with blanks, but the gunpowder in one of the blanks ignited, causing Massey to unintentionally shoot a piece of a bullet at Lee and killing him. Although Massey didn't face any criminal charges, Lee's mother sued the filmmakers and received a lot of money as compensation. Look, I get it. We love to make a film set feel even more real, but if it's at the expense of someone's life, I'd much rather we stick to CGI.
That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.